I was going to go down teaching, and the Lord just kind of moved on me to teach on faith tonight. And of course, Brother Norville always told me, he said, always try to teach at least twice a year faith. And of course, he's used to doing seminars where, as a pastor, I can teach it more than a couple of times a year. But I really felt impressed to just do a basic teaching on faith today. There's a lot of people in the church today that think they walk in faith, and they really don't. They walk in religion. And I'm just going to go through the basic scriptures and talk about them and try to give you as much wisdom as I can on it. I always start out in Romans 10:17. So faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Lord. Now, through the decades, I've quoted that scripture a lot, taught on it, and I've made some mistakes, like most faith teachers, about that particular scripture. It doesn't say you'll increase your faith. It says your faith will come by hearing. And Mabel and I have been married 47 years almost, and she'll tell you that Keith studies all the time. He hears the word all the time. And people will say, well, you've got great faith. You see miracles all the time, and I do. But my faith did not increase because of this scripture. Now, I'm going to show you the scripture that caused it to increase later in my life. But this scripture is telling all of us that if you want to walk in faith, you need to hear the word. Why? Now, I'm going to go to my last scripture, and I'm going to talk about doubt. And we all know the story where the disciples could not cast the devil out of the boy. And it ends with this kind comes out except by prayer and fasting. Everybody interprets that, well, you can't cast the devil out if you've not prayed and fasted. That's a lie. I cast devils out all the time without praying and fasting, and so did they. If you read that in context, you will find that just a few scriptures ahead, they had went out and were bragging about how they were casting devils out and people getting healed and everything.